Well, good morning. The painters all just finished a Bob Ross painting that was a campfire. Really interesting to look at, and I'm always fascinated by the differences in the different paintings. They're all watching the same video, getting the same instruction, but they put the paint on the canvas differently. And the Apostle Paul is challenging the church there in Corinth, and he says, "I become all things to all men, so that by all means I might win some." And his whole point is found here in verses 22 and 23 of chapter 9. "To the weak I became weak, that I might win the weak. I become all things to all men, so that I may by all means save some. I do all things for the sake of the gospel, so that I may become a fellow partaker of it." And his whole point is, I can be like a Gentile. I can eat their food. I can speak their language. I can be like a Jew. I can eat their food. I can speak their language. I can do these things that don't contradict the law of Christ at all. And it gives me an opportunity to share the good news of life in Christ with those that need to hear it. And that's his whole point. So this morning, it's a cold, snowy Saturday morning around here. I want to encourage you to pray that God will put someone in your pathway today. One, He'll bring someone's name to your mind. He'll bring someone's pathway to cross yours. That you also and I would be willing to become all things to all people, so that by all means we might save some. The time is getting shorter and shorter day by day. Jesus is coming soon. Whether you eat your dessert first or not may not make a big difference in the day that he returns. It probably won't make any difference. But it's a good reminder that the days are getting shorter and shorter. We see lots of political upheaval. We see lots of natural, catastrophic events. And people are asking, as they have hundreds and even thousands of times before, is this the end? Well, we don't know if it's the end or not. Jesus said when he was here, no one knows, only the Father. Well, I'm sure Jesus knows now, but he's not telling us until the day comes as a surprise. So let's be ready, and let's let this sense of urgency move us into the hearts and lives, into the conversations and interactions with our neighbors, with our coworkers, our friends, our family, and our enemies. God bless you. He loves you, and we love you too.